Hey guys, so I'm up here with Jessica and two of the dogs. We're gonna do order pulls. I don't know how many orders we have going out.
35?
35, 36 orders over essentially 2 days since we're on 2-day ship right now. Here's a few things we've already pulled, guys. And the reason that we already pulled is that it's kind of disorganized and not everything's necessarily over here yet. And it just was simpler to do this. This is two separate orders. So we got the Bach mugs, which went for how much? You have the phone out.
Oh, you asked me too fast.
Mugs.
$23.99.
$23.99. We didn't have much into these, thankfully. Then we had the Bach mug or bowls.
$39.99.
$39.99 shipped. So again, not anything insane, but definitely profitable. I think we had like $1.99 a piece in these and like $6 total in those. So with plus tax, they were a Goodwill pickup. And then we sold the Sherlock Holmes here, and I think this was $9.99.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a Reader's Digest. We ended up with a bunch of Reader's Digest. I believe that came from Jess's, a lot of those.
We got this a long time ago.
Oh, okay. This is a Jim Shore here, and it sold for how much?
$63.99.
$63.99. It would have sold for a ton more, but we acquired it. I think I picked this up at Goodwill like a year ago with the arm broken off. This is actually a pretty expensive one. If I'm so behooved, I will put a comp for a fully intact one so you can see how much it went for. But I think even with that, I paid like $5.99 or whatever. So I did pay up for it. I typically don't like taking in broken, but some of the Jim Shore stuff can be really good. It's kind of got like the totem pole vibe.
I don't think you realized it was broken when you bought it.
I don't remember. It's all a blur. This is the second of these we've sold. I picked up and we flipped one from Goodwill. Is a little bit bigger one than this, but it didn't have the fancy stand. It had just like a little back stand to it. And this one just recently picked up for $5 out yard sailing. So
it's a church sale.
We sold this for how much?
$39.99.
$39.99. And this was out at a church sale. So I'm gonna pull up some listings here, and we're gonna go check out the media side first real quick. Real quick here, guys. So we've got the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and this sold for $32.99 because it's the collector's edition. So if you're out and about, definitely be on the lookout for the collector's edition of Oblivion, because I could definitely see this being like $2, $3, $4, $5 out at a garage sale somewhere. So
it's cool. It's got a little coin in there and everything.
Got a coin in there. I'm looking through the media here. So we sold The Legend of Zelda NES Gold with manual and sleeve, and that is right here. And jeez, 1 second here. This is backwards, but here's the manual. Here's the cartridge. Slide that in there. $49.99 on this. I believe this came from the $500 lot where I made the $500 offer on the guy's entire video game table or tables out at the flea market, and it's been selling pretty decently, so can't really complain there. We have the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD on Wii U, and this is sold for $58.99 free shipping, guys, and this came from the very recent video game buy of a lifetime garage sale from Dan. Then we sold Red Dead Redemption for the Xbox 360. $10.99, no map. So
gotta double check that.
Yeah, this one usually has a pack-in map, but has a manual, but it doesn't have the map. And so that sold for $10.99, guys. We sold Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, and of course it like shot right back up to the top of the list just to mess with me.
On the PS3.
$12.99 for Guitar Heroes Warriors of Rock. Free ship, sold. And we've got a book sale from a viewer that's coming up. Not as much media today. We do have Pokemon Pearl for the DS And that sold for $34.99. Gonna dig through here real quick, and that is that. Gotta love it. And we sold WWE 2K15 for $11.99. And that's sold right there. It is the one with John Cena. All right, so this is all the media. I'm gonna go put this over here real quick, and then I'm gonna see about just pulling some vinyl here because it's really messed up and there are lots for the most part right now.
Hey.
I'm just messing. All right, let's go look at the vinyl. Jess has been buying some pretty big vinyl lots. A lot of it's bulk though, but we have one good one coming out of here that's an exceptional sale. So she's gonna pull that, and we're gonna be right back with the vinyl over on the table. All right, so we got 3 albums here, and one of these sold for big money. Let me know down in the comments which one you think it is. All right, which one was it?
Leslie Gore. And I'll show you why. You have good old normal vinyl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
There you
I'm
go.
gonna say for Bob with love, or maybe that looks like Bob.
There she is, Leslie Gore, signed
all-
picture
All her beauty.
in all her beauty.
Right.
And she will cry if she wants to. $71.99, I believe, for this. Free shipping, but not too expensive to ship out a piece of vinyl. And not bad for a little vinyl sale. I believe I picked this up out at a garage sale last year on our 400th video, but I could be wrong. Which we're at 600 videos now or something. So
Something crazy.
yeah, I used to post a lot.
And now you don't.
No, now it's their limited edition videos. So, what did the other one sell for? Johnny Cash?
Oh. Johnny Cash sold for $9.99.
$9.99.
And Cream also. The Best of Cream also sold for $9.99.
All right, so we're gonna go pull HBA real quick. I'll pull out the phone if you just want to grab stuff. And then we'll pull the normal stuff.
I know already we sold.
We got the Pier 1 Imports 3-wick candle there. Sold for $32.99. That's a solid HBA sale.
Mm-hmm.
And we sold Summer Boardwalk single wick candle for $14.99.
And where is it? On the bottom.
It's like
I
you
think we
guys-
also sold another candle.
Yeah,
too.
we did. We sold the white t-shirt single wick candle. And it's also on the bottom.
It's a white t-shirt.
Mhm.
And
The Summer Boardwalk.
Summer.
Each sold for $14.99, different buyers. And I think that's it.
Is that it for HBA?
That's it for HBA.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go ahead and pull the regular orders. And so we're gonna go to 39, which has several things in it, I think.
Yes.
And 39 is just right here. So we sold this Bengals hat.
Is that the right one? I think so.
It is the right one.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's very similar to this one. So it is this one. $15.99 New Era hat, Cincinnati Bengals. And we got the Oakland A's. So
It's,
this is what happens
The
sometimes.
one with the flowers on it.
Oh, yep, it is this one.
It's groovy.
$22.99. And they're already in the poly bags, and we just box them up, and then they're kind of waterproof too. It's like extra protection. We just have these two things out of bin 39. We're gonna take these and just chuck them over here. Couple hats. And then we know base 86 is next. Sometimes they say base next to them because all this stuff used to be in a basement. And at one point when we were moving stuff down in the basement, we wanted to know it was the basement SKU. So this is joystick, Logitech. You guys are gonna enjoy this. It's actually, this is interesting. It's the same buyer bought
2 joysticks.
2 joysticks, and they're the same ones. And we've had these forever, so I'm thrilled to get rid of them. This is a Logitech one for $23.99, and the other one also sold for $23.99, and it is in another bin. I'm thrilled to get rid of them, but
Those are so hard to tell apart. You have to put them in different bins when you list them.
oh, here it is. Next to something I don't want to scratch my hand on. Okay, I'm gonna hand this off to you. And then we probably need to rethink these top bins a little bit. So that sold for $23.99, and then we sold in 37, which is back this way. Dog's behind you. 37's right here. We sold another one of those very same joysticks, which is awesome. We should check and see if he has a third item or not.
I don't think he does. He only did the 2.
Oh, well, that's even better for us.
Will you take it from me?
Oh, yeah. Here, so we got the 2 joysticks, identical, going out to the same buyer. These are a little bit slow sellers usually, but I'll pick them up if they're like $3, $4 or less out thrifting. And there's actually some other ones that are even slower sellers than that sometimes, will sit on for quite some time. But I'm happy they sold. And we are moving on to the next thing here. We sold a t-shirt in 196. It is the Doctor Who Weeping Angel.
It's pretty cool. Oh, it's over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to go up here, but it's actually not in a regular bin. It's that bin that has the t-shirts in it right here.
I see it.
It's actually pretty cool because it glows in the dark.
Oh. In the dark. And that sold for $18.39. Already in a poly bag, ready to go. Oh, so from a very recent and awesome video you should totally check out if you haven't seen it yet. I sold this tiger Furby here. I paid $5 for this at a recent garage sale, and I believe this one sold for $49.99.
Yes.
I have to keep unlocking my phone. $49.99. There we go. And it is the Christmas Santa Furby. So get that in there.
Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
Do you want to get the other one down while you're over there?
Oh, do we have the black one sold?
Yeah, the tiny little black one. He's up there though.
Oh. Just
Furby down, Furby down.
we got him. Whew. I wrecked my shin on some Guitar Hero stuff. You probably didn't see that though. And that one sold for $25.99.
That was my pickup.
My Furby versus yours. I have a Furby family. And you have like one Furby.
My Furby joined your Furby family and he was
Oh.
happy. Nice, happy Furby family. Dogs?
Okay. Base 93. So we got 93 here. And it is CC is the thing that's probably written on them, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, 93 should be somewhere in this vicinity.
They're like a gray, green.
CC.
See?
I maybe just just walking back and forth. I'm getting my steps in. I did not move a lot yesterday or today so far, so. We did sell out of 130 some net Christmas lights, clear. And these GE ones are really good grinds, guys, if you run into them. A lot of the GE stuff can be pretty good. This is a 2-pack. We lotted 2 of them together, that is. And this is not where they're at.
Uh-oh.
This is a flea market pickup for $1. And that's your hat.
Might as well grab out a 45 too.
We got 45, we got some boots. The Pikachu hat sold for $19.19. The boots, they're Nike Toddler Manoa boots, sold for $31.99. And this is under an X. Some stuff that you shouldn't see yet. Some stuff they shouldn't see.
You don't see it. Look at them tiny boots.
So these are Nike boots. Right here. I think I said how much they sold for already.
$31.99.
$31.99. And we just got a sale in, and we're just going to run over and grab it real quick. I was going to keep it because it has Castlevania Symphony of the Night on it. Soten, but I kind of want a black label PS1 copy of that someday. So we're selling it. This is something I think Jess actually picked up at a garage sale. It's a Konami Classics, and this sold for $39.99.
I don't know if I can take the credit for that. I don't remember.
I think you did. Yeah, I think I remember it.
Oh, that might have been a recent pickup, actually.
So this comes with Castlevania Soten, and then like Frogger and Super Contra, which Contra is awesome actually. So, and Frogger is cool too. It's just a weird mix-up of the class of Konami classics there.
The 1964-65 New York World's Fair.
Oh yeah.
Plastic decorator tablecloth.
Yeah, this tablecloth is something I picked up thrifting like a year and a half or two. And it's in 161, and it is pretty awesome. We took an offer, I thought, on it.
Yeah.
Because, quite honestly, some of these things just, you put it up, and it really is, I know it's cliche, but it's kind of waiting for that right buyer, and we'll get into better light here and show you. But, like, this is actually, like, in a mailer. Like, the box itself is a mailer. And it is official 1964-65 tablecloth from the World's Fair. So like for a souvenir, you would buy a tablecloth and say that you got it from the World's Fair. And I think it has like some like designs and stuff on it. And it's really neat. So $50 on this. I want to say I paid anywhere between like $5 and $10 without looking at the spreadsheet for this. Hey guys, so we sold this McGregor golf bag right here, and we have these clubs in them, and I'm trying to do this one-handed. So that could be the annoying part. Sometimes when you sell clubs, you have or bags. Sometimes, you know, usually we have clubs in them for storage reasons. It's not really annoying. It's just time. Something we gotta do. And we'll put them into. So people ask this all the time. These are just cube organizers, guys, the little wire rack ones. We have similar ones of these linked down in our Amazon store in the description there. We may or may not get like a little commission or whatever if you do happen to purchase that route. I'm not saying that you have to purchase there. If you want to, by all means. Really, the store is just kind of giving you an example of a lot of the stuff that we use on a daily basis in our business. This sold for $60-something, so pretty decent for an old golf bag. And I think it had some clubs in there that we, you know, wanted to sell too, so not bad. And this says, I don't know anything about like Ken Tipton here, PGA golf professional? I don't know. Maybe we undersold it.
It's a broken. It has some broken straps.
Yeah, but it's got Ken Tipton.
Okay. Sorry, Ken.
You're not respecting
Mr. Tipton.
Mr. Tipton.
Sir
here.
Tipton.
I don't know if he's knighted. All right, so this is actually a viewer. We are big fans of the channel. Don't blame me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Keep up the great work and awesome content. We are working our way towards our own forever home / warehouse as well. Hey, well, that is from, I don't know your name, Alternative Vines. I don't know. Do you want me to put the username out?
I don't know how I put their username. I would just click in and put their first name and say it.
Okay, from Selina. Well, thank you, Selina.
Or Selena.
Selena? Oh.
Either way.
Selena.
Thank you.
$9.99 Desperation, Stephen King.
I got it.
Our books are not necessarily the most organized here.
But you can come back over here because there's another one over here.
We have another item?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's Department 56. What number is that in?
It's those thingies.
These are brick path sets. So even like the accessories and stuff for the Department 56 can go pretty well. So we sold these. I don't know how much they sold for because I put my phone away because I was like, man, we're done with this. And then this order pool's been all over the place. We've had to break a couple times. There is one thing that we're looking for. It's a sewing machine. So this sold for $39.99. The brick pathway, or not pathway lights, brick path set. There are pathway lights. I think we've sold those recently, or I bought them recently. One of the two. This is everything we have to go except for something that just, actually people were asking about both small HBA and fragile items. So here is like a summer boardwalk candle. So this is actually both kind of HBA-ish, even though it's a candle, so not really. So we're gonna look for an appropriate size box, and I'm still getting used to using it. Probably this one.
Mm-hmm.
We have an 8x6x4 here, and just get that nice and folded. Just fold that in place. We use a tape gun too. And look way pretty. Every time I tape when I'm off camera, it looks beautiful. And then when I tape in front of you guys, I get flustered. That's what it is.
Until I feel like it's secure.
This is a perforation. Okay. Tape that, jam it up. And then, so there's not any movement. A random amount, whatever seems appropriate. Brown paper here. And it gives a little extra shock impact there that this thing can take. And that fits in there perfect. That's the worst tape job.
Good thing I chose that box, huh?
What do you mean? We've used the 8x6x4 for a long time. Are we out of those, or is it just not restocked on the shelf?
Probably not restocked on the shelf.
So that's 1.3. Okay, so we packed one of those. So like here's something simpler, like this is Zelda, and you could throw that. You got Zelda here. You can just throw Zelda into a bubble mailer. Zelda, Wind Waker, Wii U, since there's other Zelda stuff going out today. And that was around 4 ounces. So that's done. And that's an easy one. I'm trying to think, we're trying to do some variety here. So this already is in a poly bag, and we do that for storage reasons because, so I had one person was like, oh, the plastics you're using. And it's like, this is literally a big recycling business. If you really think about it, like I'm going out there, she's going out there, we're picking stuff, and we're getting it to the proper end user so they don't have to buy something brand new. This is a used t-shirt. So that's very green. But the thing is, look at the white on this shirt. If I just throw it in there in those bins, and there's, say, on this joystick if there's a little speck of dirt that we miss. And it hits right there on that shirt, it's gonna stain it, and then we have to throw away the entire shirt. So that's why, you know, since we use this bin system, that we'll throw these in a poly bag. Plus it gives it a little bit of extra protection and water thing. And then we just throw it in one of these guys. Rip the little thingamabob off here. And this is the Doctor Who shirt. Press the air out of it. And that's gonna be around 9 ounces. So that's the Doctor Who shirt, 9 ounces. And then we just write that. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna print the labels one at a time, but we'll do it all at once. Sometimes like one of us will pack, one of us will print the labels, or vice versa. And sometimes only one of us will fulfill orders, to be honest. It just depends. Pokemon Pearl there, again, kind of a small thing. And then we'll give Jessica something hard to pack so you can watch her pack something. Got Pokemon Pearl, dropping stuff. 2 ounces. Chuck that there. If you want to grab, take your pick of something that people want to see you pack. If you were a viewer and you just started a reselling business and shipping was overwhelming, oh, challenge accepted, that is.
I picked this over that.
That's even harder. Jim Shore there.
You think so?
That's more likely to break than the Voctor's Bach.
I'll get this stuff out of the way. We have a 16 by 8 by 8 box.
I picked easy stuff.
It's ultimately the same way that you pack the candle.
Yeah, just of course, yeah, just wrap that up.
You've got some pointy spots though.
Yeah, that's gonna be the points of vulnerability.
I will say that I always put more of this on it than it needs because you wanted to make it there safely.
Brown paper coming into play. All right, let's get this weighed.
$115.
Yep. And all right, guys. So if we get this out before, I think it's what, 2 p.m. at our post office, and it's 12:20 now, and we have other stuff that we got to do, of course, too, between now and then. It goes out sooner, meaning it gets to our customers sooner. So that's just kind of a nice thing to do, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and get all of this packed up here and shipped out. But we're coming out of our slump. Things are picking up. We're getting there. So that's good to see. Things that we have going on today include editing and picturing, getting all these orders out. So we're going to go ahead and get that knocked out. I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching today. Really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. check out some of the other videos on it if you'd like, and we'll see you next time. Bye.